Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a book haul. Yay. I went to Barnes & Noble twice this month actually, and I bought some books. I shouldn't have, but I did. So if you guys want to know what I bought, then keep on watching. So the first round trip that I went to, I bought 3 books. I always buy 3 books every time I go, but I was looking for a specific book that I did find, but it wasn't hardcover, and I don't want it in hardcover because it's hella expensive in hardcover. Like, girl, what is you doing? Anyways, they were having a promotion of buy 2 get 1 50% off in the tables, like when you walk in. So I was like, I'm gonna hit that up, and I did. So the first book that I picked up was Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. I did see this book from TikTok. It is a thriller, I believe. It's about a young girl named Ellie who happens to disappear. I want to say that her mom, like 10 years later after everything happened, her mom starts dating someone who happens to have a daughter that looks exactly like her, and she is creeped out, I believe, and that's all I know. I just know that this guy happens to have a daughter named Poppy who looks exactly like Ellie, and shit goes down. That's all I really know. That's why it caught my attention. TikTok made it seem like it's a good book, so hopefully it's a good book. I'm gonna see it. If you guys read it, let me know. The second book I picked up is Something to Live For by Richard Roper. It's never too late to start living. This book was previously called How Not to Die Alone. It has this specifically right there. I have no idea why they changed the name. Maybe because it sounds very morbid. So I don't know, but I'm not sure what genre this is. I don't think it's a thriller. So basically it's about a character named Andrew who everyone thinks he's living a perfect life. He has a perfect wife, perfect children, but he has a big lie that eventually catches up to him, and people start finding out. Basically he starts to live life because according to the book, that's the one thing he forgot to do in life, is to live. It's just there, and I needed a third book, and I was like, okay, this one seems interesting. Also, it's yellow. I don't really have yellow books, so I'm trying to branch out in colors, okay? So yeah, I haven't read it. If you have, once again, let me know what you guys thought. Third book I picked up that day was One to Watch by Kate Stayman London. I have heard of this highly on BookTube recently, and I wanted to pick up because I'm not a big fan of The Bachelor show, but this one makes it seem interesting. It's a plus-size woman who ends up being on The Bachelor show. So basically The Bachelor doesn't really have plus-size women or men apparently, so they decide to put her in that show that's called Main Squeeze, which is a reality show that has to do with The Bachelor basically dating other guys. That's all I know, so it kind of seemed interesting to me. I'm very interested to read this book. I didn't realize that this has coffee stains, and that is definitely not for me because my coffee does not touch my books, so kind of sucks. Anyways, she also has a ring right there, which I don't know if you can see that, but she has a ring, which is cute, so I'm very interested. I also really like the cover. It has cameras everywhere, and that's cool. So the second time that I went, I bought another 3 books. One of them was a book that I reserved, and I'm pretty sure you could guess what that is. One of the books that I bought was 3 Dark Crowns by Kendra Blake, because I had this book and I think I let one of my friends borrow it and she never gave it back to me, so I bought it so I could start reading it, because apparently it has 5 other books that already came out, and the last time I checked it only had 2. So I'm intrigued. It is book 1. Yeah, I just know that it's 3 young ladies fighting for the crown. At least that's what I think it is. If not, then I'm screwed. But yeah, again, I'm not a big fantasy type of person, so, or magical worlds and stuff like that, so we'll see how well this goes. The next book I picked up is One Day in December by Josie Silver. It's in the Recess Book Club. I don't know what that means, but I thought it was cute. I think it's a little romance book. 2 people, 10 chances, 1 unforgettable love story. I believe this is like a serendipity type of book where it's like, if it's fate, you know, we'll meet again type, that type of situation, because I believe it's 2 characters who cross paths. They eventually meet like 10 years later or something. Yeah, so it's like a 10-year friendship type of situation. I don't know. I just know it's a moving love story, so I really wanted a book that I could read in December because it seems like a good holiday book to read. Don't really have those kind of books, so I kind of figured this is a good start. I also really like the cover. How many times can I say interesting? Oh my god, I need a bigger vocabulary. Point is, I'm gonna read it in December. And the last and final book that I bought that day is, of course, if you guys guessed it, it's Midnight Sun by Stephen Meyer. Now, if you guys live under a freaking rock, then something's definitely wrong. But this is Edward's point of view of Twilight. So I'm very excited to read it. I have yet to start. I'm trying to finish. I'm like finishing other books before I get to this big boy right here. I've tried not to see any spoilers, read any spoilers. I know a few things, which is why I went and bought it. I had to reserve it, so because, you know, it's chaos when it comes to Twilight. Have you seen this big boy? This shit is huge. My boyfriend is a fan of Twilight and he wants me to read it already so badly so I could tell him what happens, even though he knows what happens, but he wants to know Edward's point of view. Those are all the books that I picked up for the month of August. If you guys read any of these books, let me know what you guys thought about them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!